Hey guys, Marc from MAK Capital. In this video, I'm going to tell you about really how I got to where I am now and where I'm going to. Of course, you guys have all been following me a little bit, but I really get the question on that you guys don't all know my personal life or my history, and I wanted to fill you in on what that is today a little bit. So. Guys, my history is I literally started from obviously nothing. I mean, back to when I was 6 years old, I grew up in a trailer park. High school, I was kind of a wreck. I was one of them naughty kids. But in college, I slowly started figuring things out, and obviously, I found MAK Construction 11 years ago. I'm a 33-year-old guy now, so that's a big portion of my life. A third of my life now is MAK Construction. A lot of you know me because of that, but just my history was I grew up working for my dad, and we would pour concrete, and just the pure efficiency and quality of what we did. There was like no other way, but everything's perfect. We order concrete to the wheelbarrow, the stick of rebar, everything is efficient as possible. And that's really what I engraved in MAK Construction today and why it's successful, because construction companies can have a very low risk of successfulness. So you have to be very good with numbers and very efficient. So that's a lot of my background and how I learned what I'm doing. And so I've been working with real estate now for the last 5 years, and really the last 3 years I've been just literally, that's all I train myself on. I go to conventions, I meet people in the space, investing. What are people investing in? Why are billionaires, millionaires making these investments? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? And for all the reasons that what I'm talking about is real estate, and obviously cash flow, appreciation, tax strategies. That's why I got so interested in real estate. So what I did though find is that there's a problem. And the problem is that everyone in this area just does real estate alone. And real estate is not a one-person game. I get asked these questions all the time. It's like people just don't work together and come together and to do one bigger project. They all want to buy fourplexes and duplexes and do it themselves. Well, who wants to deal with tenants? Who wants to deal with all that? You have one person move out of duplex, you only have one tenant. Now you have cash flow issues. So really what my goal is to put more money together, all of us to buy a quality or develop a quality asset where we can have preservation of wealth and really grow in these bigger properties that are even lower risk. Yes, a bigger project, but it is lower risk, more doors, more people always need somewhere to live. Multifamily is the safest game of all the commercial areas. So I just want you to know, and that's why I'm doing this. And so the solution was that I'm going to come together. I'm going to bring you some opportunities. So whether they're new projects that you obviously know that we develop new projects. However, we're also chasing existing projects. And these existing projects doesn't need to be in Grand Forks. They could be in Bozeman. They could be in Atlanta, Georgia. They could be in Florida. They could be in Arizona. We're looking in specific areas that have good demographics, right? So we're constantly have deals running directions. The problem right now is, of course, cap rate compression. Everyone's trying to buy everything right now. So it's very hard to find a good deal where I feel like I can bring it to the investors. If I feel like I get good cash flow, I bring it to you. And that's my goal. So, and most of my time today is filled with investors, answering questions and trying to help guide you guys into the right investments. And that's my sole goal, is to make us come together and make the most money together, buying larger deals, not just single family things that I don't feel like is a good, it's higher risk, I guess. I'm trying to get us in safe investments with the highest returns. That's always our goal, right? So, and some of the future projects that we have coming up, the Angle and Thief River Falls, I know a lot of you asked, we've been pushing that this spring. We asked for abatement. And now we had to wait for a daycare operator to come into the deal. So we think we have that secured. We're waiting on the LOI, and we should be good for abatement. So that's a good project. That's a big $20 million project. And this, we also have some new projects coming to Grand Forks, so stay tuned. We are working hard to bring you more projects. We have the Thames Crossing ones that came off the list, so thank you guys for all got into that. And again, if you guys have any questions about what the returns look like, what does 100 grand look like, what's 40 grand look like, what's 60 grand look like, call me. I can run calculators. I can send you calculators that'll work for you guys so you know what the investment looks like. So I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next update next week. And if you guys have any questions, please reach out. Thanks, guys. Take care.